while, but I thought I'd come out to Fields, take a look at the progress. I know in the beginning, Fields was kind of the hottest thing going. There was a big push about, limited quantity, not a lot of stuff is going to be available. We do know the price point is pretty crazy out here, but they have started to build. They are putting stuff in the ground. And if I flip around behind me, you can see that White House in the background. That is part of Fields Preserve. Remember, Fields is basically a giant complex of Brookside South, Brookside North, the Preserve. We're gonna put in super luxury high-end shopping places. So it's gonna be a nice place. It is gonna be a great place to live. I would tell you they're ahead of the game. They have put in, actually the amenity center is already here. So if you're looking for a place that has an amenity center, this is the spot for you. But I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but there are still a ton of places left in the Preserve. And if you're looking for a deal, this is probably the time where you reach out to me and we get you a deal, because these are not selling like hotcakes. Yes, there are some done, and there is some construction on ground that we're going to talk about. But right now we're in the very top part of the Preserve, kind of where you'd imagine all the high-end places. But just looking right here, this is available. There are a bunch available. There were some back there that were available. So if you're looking for a place in the Preserve, there are some spots. There are a fair amount of lots, and I can definitely help you out with that. And they're not just the junky lots that are available, right? They're the actual nice lots that are available. So both sides of the road here, no signs up on this side, but on this side you can see, kind of scroll over there, this one is sold. So Shad Custom, we know Shad is here. If you're familiar with the Shad product, they build basically all kinds of houses, right? Let's flip over here. You can see this one. It's actually done. It's framed. We'll take a look down there and get some footage of that. But Franklin Perrin, they have a house right here. This lot is available. So if you're looking for a lot that's kind of on the back side, not going to get a great view from that, but it'll be decent. So obviously it's going to be a little bit cheaper. Let's see. So again, nothing on this side. However, Starside, I would tell you Starside, if you're not familiar with it, I'll put a link down in the description. But they have sold a fair amount of homes here, and I imagine they're probably some of the people that have already started to build. So we'll look at some of the houses down here and see what else we got available. I would tell you Coates. This next lot here is available for Coates. This will be an end lot. Not quite a green space in front of you, but a decent looking lot for sure. But it's already sold, so you ain't gotta worry about it. All right, so I will tell you one thing they've done a great job on is, if you're used to any development, take a look at these trees, all right? You can see how big these trees are. These trees, if you look back at some of my other videos, were not here. So they have paid a ton of money to bring in all these trees, all these bushes. So if you're looking for a place that kind of feels like it's been here for a while, this is going to be the spot for you for sure, because they have a bunch of big trees. I mean, look at all these big trees behind you. Usually you see when you move into a development, they have like super small little trees that you can definitely tell they just put in. But this place does have some fairly large trees. I mean, they're going to go all out with landscaping here, but listen, at 3.5 million to get into this place, that's something definitely what you expect. So now we're on the other side of the loop. I'll kind of show you on the map where we're at now. But you can see here, so Starside has another place for sale behind me. Decent looking lot. Stay with me. Probably the worst view ever. I mean, I don't know. You're going to look into, I think like we talked before, like a lot of these lots have these elevated walls where they kind of cut out. So yeah, when you build a house here, you're going to look at the back of your neighbor's house. It's going to be on the other side. Like we talked about before, any place there's a green pole, that is going to be a house. So just something to think about if you're looking for a view. A whole bunch for sale here. Here's another Starside. This lot is available. Not a bad looking lot. You'd get some elevation on that, so you might be able to see over your neighbor. Probably not, but not bad. Definitely, that's something we look at for getting a little bit cheaper because it's a little bit lesser of a lot. Shad Custom. I've sold a lot of Shad Homes. Really nice product. But again, these are all going to be custom, so whatever your heart desire is, however big your pocketbook is, that's what you can absolutely get. If you got a lot of money, which you do if you're starting out 3.5, we can definitely take care of you. Alford Homes. I'm not familiar with this custom builder, but they do have a lot here. Not a bad looking place, but kind of just standard lots that are on this row. Nothing super amazing. I mean, again, we know we're paying to be in this community. So because of that, we know the lots are definitely expensive for sure. Falk and Perrin has sold one here. No progress yet, but Falk and Perrin does have one sold here. And then right across the street, Starside is gonna be here also. So, like I said, a couple sold on this one, a whole bunch of lots that just don't have signs. So I'm not sure those are sold, not sold, but if you're interested, definitely reach out to me. I'll tell you what's available. But again, I mean, you have to be in amazement that how big these trees are and how much they paid to put those trees into place. I mean, that's just something you don't see, but you are definitely gonna pay for that later on. But really beautiful. I mean, they have done an amazing job on making it look good. And then here on the other side, I would tell you, back in the middle, this whole area, there's not gonna be a single house here. This whole space is gonna be green space. So this is kind of the top end, most expensive lots where you wanna live at. But unfortunately for a lot of the builders, as we kind of walk down this, they're all for sale, right? So Faulkner Perrin has a giant lot available here. You can see this lot behind me. Really nice lot, really a large lot right across the street from green space. However, that lot is available. Reach out to me. I'll tell you what the price is. Just make sure when you call me, you're sitting down because these are, again, like I said, some very expensive lots. Again though, beautiful trees, beautiful view. I mean, this is the top. Nobody's gonna be in front of you except on the other side, but you're gonna look at some really nice space, and then right off your back, the back of your house, gonna have a really amazing view because you sit up, right? Because you sit up, nobody's gonna be in your way. But again, this lot is also available from Faulkner Perrin. So really good builder, really a quality custom builder. So that's somebody I would definitely encourage clients to build with. But anybody here is really good, except for, like I said, I'm not really familiar with this Alford Homes, but hey, listen, they have another lot available. Obviously, this is going to be kind of a pie-shaped lot. So anything in the corner, you know, it's going to be a little bit bigger for you. Okay, so we do have coats. Like I talked about before, coats. They seem to be coats in the Dark Star or Starside, or they're doing a really good job because they seem to be selling a lot. Right here, coats. Here's one that has sold. Nice premium lot, really looks good, gonna be big. Oh, Faulkner Perrin has sold one here. I take that back. But again, remember, these are really large lots. These are gonna be gigantic houses. They're gonna be up here. But again, I mean, look at the view. You're up, you can see everything. Really just does look amazing from up here. Lots of space. Again, we'll show the gate shack earlier, but this is going to be guarded, gated, everything. One of the top areas if you're looking for privacy. You know, you're famous, you don't want people rolling up to your house. This is the spot for you for sure. Again, amazing, amazing views. Also kind of spin around here, you can see behind, but really looks good. If you like golf, if you're a golfer, this could be the spot for you also. You can just run down the hill, hitting golf. Spin back around. Remember, this is all going to be green space, so really nice, really looks good. Again, I'm going to keep saying it, but the amount of money they spend in landscaping, in trees here, you can see the difference. Ventura Custom, they got a house here available. If you're looking for a lot, build your dream home, it's another spot for sure on that one. And then we're gonna kind of walk back to where we started before. after we get done with this loop, kind of just gonna jump in the car, drive around, throw up the drone and see, and then we'll stop by the houses that have started and let's see what they're doing, how far along they are, because they have made some good progress. And as you can tell from the ground here, I kind of spin around, you can see it. Dallas does get snow. If people tell you that there's no snow in Dallas, please don't believe them. We do get snow. And guess what? Unlike the north, when we get snow, it does become impassable on the roads. People from Texas don't know how to drive and they just close everything. So if you like hanging out with your kids when it snows, this is a spot, another lot available right there, because they closed down all the schools and a lot of businesses closed down too. So it's not a bad thing. It's kind of the best of both worlds, right? Live in nice weather all the time. Every once in a while you get a little bit of snow and then you're happy because it all goes away. We got probably 6 inches a couple days ago, and then here we are again. Again, Hawkins Wellwood Homes. I don't know if they're originally on the thing, or remember with a lot of these lots, right? If people can't sell them, they actually just sell them to other companies. So I'm gonna do some research on that company, but if you're interested, I can definitely help you with them. But they have lots available. All these lots don't have anything to say where they're at. Faulkner Perrin on the other side here. If you're looking for a spot in the middle, they do have another spot in the middle. This might not be a bad lot because it has a little bit of elevation, so it could be good so that you're not looking directly at your neighbor. Is it as good as one of these side? Well, absolutely not, but hey, pros and cons. I guess you could put a big balcony up there, see what you got, but not bad. They do have this, I'll spin around, you can see this really nice iron fence, kind of keep everybody out, separate you out from the golf course so people can't walk up to the front of the yard. So that's one good thing. They got nice sidewalks. I mean, they have a good infrastructure here. I will tell you later on, we'll go over and look at where they're actually building all the luxury shops. So it's not like you're gonna move in here and you can't find anything to do, because there's gonna be a bunch of things to do, and it's all about exclusivity, right? So, all right, let's head back over to the car. We'll jump in the car, I'll do a little bit of drone footage, and then what we'll do is we'll take a look at some of the houses that have been built. So, all right, see you in a second. All right, as promised, told you I'd come down, we'll take a look at this house, but I would tell you they have started building. As you can see from the sign, this is an Alford Home. Looks absolutely amazing, great product. Really nice structure. I'll tell you, I really like the fact that they're doing a lot with the architecture, the way it works, and a little education. If you're not familiar with these boards, actually right here, this is what the home is gonna look like once it's done. This is kind of the grid to say, hey, look, we're building this house, it's gonna look like this. So if you ever drive around these neighborhoods, you're trying to figure out like, what's this place gonna look like when done? That is the board you need to look to, but great looking place. Looks like they're gonna have probably the garages are gonna be, you can see one on the side, so you're gonna kind of curve around to the side here and get in the garages. The view is absolutely amazing. We won't go in the house just because these are custom houses. People don't want their houses to be filmed on the inside, but definitely if you're looking for buy a place, I can take you inside. So, all right, this is one of the first ones. This is the one that's actually closest to the golf course. All right, let's go check out a couple more. Here we go. All right, next up we do have Shad Custom. They have started to build a little bit different concept, big looking place. nice corner lot. So let's scroll around. Remember the earlier one I showed you what they do for what it's gonna look like. So right here around the corner, bear with me. No, it's not gonna look like this dumpster or this porta potty. Actually, sun's a little bit crazy today. However, if you see right here, this is what it is gonna look like. It's gonna be white brick. Remember when you see brick like this, they use this world's cheapest red brick, if you've ever watched any of my videos, and they just paint it. So gonna be white brick, metal looking roof, gray gutters, but really a big house, huge. All right, here we go. We are with another Coates. It looks to be that Coates is kind of the place that the builder that's killing here. Another concept we talked about the boards for, looks like some black windows, stucco siding, black roof. Really nice looking place. Let's throw the drone up, take a look. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, Starside has actually started to make some progress. Definitely a little different concept. They haven't quite got the board done yet, but it looks like this place is gonna be nice looking stone, but that's all we know so far. As you can see here, nice big stone, cut well, cut into squares, nice cut. So let's take the drone up, take a look. Let me know what you think in the comments. Definitely like this place. All right, we got one by Coates. This is kind of more of what I expected here, but again, everybody builds a different product. Let's take a look. You can see behind me, this is what it's gonna look like. Now that you're educated, you know. So we're gonna do the stucco with the actual tile roof. Looks like those windows are kind of like a greenish gray. But anyhow, let me know what you think about this house. This one is definitely different. It's absolutely huge, but definitely a different concept than we've seen on the rest of them. So, all right, here we go. Let's throw the drone up and take a look.
Chỉ biết thương em yêu, chẳng lo người sẽ đồng lòng thay đổi. Mỗi sáng luôn mong sẽ thấy ai nở nụ cười, khi xa chút thôi đã buồn. Cần một vòng tay ấm áp luôn ở phía sau mình thôi.